Hey there guys, we're just walking along the beach here at Boracay, and we've noticed some questions in our comments lately. We have some new subscribers to the channel and we'd like to tell you a little bit about us. Steph?
Alright, my name's Steph. So if some of you ask which one was which, I'm Steph. And some of you also commented on our accents and where we're from. So yep, I'm originally from the US, that's where I was born. But the last 13 years or so before leaving during the pandemic, I'd actually been living in New Zealand. So I've got a New Zealand passport and that's generally what I travel on. And actually that's the nationality that we share. We're both New Zealanders. So we usually say New Zealand whenever people ask us where we're from. I work at a university in Vietnam right now. I provide students with academic support, love it. I've been in education for 20 odd years now and love that, and also love traveling.
All right, and guys, I'm Susan and I'm originally from Australia, born in Sydney. However, I've also been living in New Zealand for the last 13-14 years, and I also travel on a New Zealand passport. So Steph says we say we're Kiwis when we're traveling because it's a nationality that we're both a part of. All right, my history. Well, I've worked in many jobs. I've floated around quite a lot doing many different things over the years, but mostly I've been an English teacher, university graduated English teacher. So I did that for 20 years. Did it in Australia, in New Zealand and all over the world. And these days I'm a photographer, vlogger and a photo tour organizer, leader. So a little bit of a mixed bag there, but mostly I'm focusing on our channel currently.
Yeah, so she does all the work and I'm just a talking head, basically.
Yeah, that's basically how it is. But that's all right. Steph pays the majority of our rent at the moment, and while we build the channel. So any of you who are subscribing, commenting, liking at the moment, we're really appreciative of that. It helps us out so much because it is a lot of work. It's not just all fun. However, we do get to visit beautiful places like Boracay, which is fabulous.
So now to the big question, Susan, what took you 27 years?
It took me 27 years to come to the Philippines. Well, I guess way back in 1996, when I was first planning my trip, travel between the islands in the Philippines wasn't as easy or wasn't as well set up as it is today. So when I looked into doing some research to travel from, say, Manila to El Nido or to some of the other islands, I got a little nervous. I got a little put off at how difficult it might be, and I took the easy option and I went to Thailand like everyone does. That was probably a mistake on my behalf, and I really wish I had come here, but I'm here now and I'm already planning to come back. So
yep, and I mean, what took me so long, I think I've already said it in another vlog, but basically, I feel like you need a lot of time in the Philippines. I'm always working, and so it was always like, oh, we need at least a month to do that. Oh, I need a bit longer to do that. And finally, I think we just said, okay, we've got 2 weeks. It's better to go to part of the Philippines than to just never go to any of it.
That's right. So yeah, you guys are suggesting lots of places to go, and we do want to go to those places, and we'd love to go to them on this trip. But because Steph's heavy work schedule, we don't have a holiday at the moment longer than 2 weeks, so we're not going to cover as much as we'd like, but we are planning to come back and do more.
And the beauty of being based in a place like Vietnam is it's close now. You know, it's not as far as coming from New Zealand, coming from Australia, coming from the US. It's close.
Yeah, so now that we are based in Ho Chi Minh City, we can get flights much more easily to Manila and then onward to the rest of the Philippines. And we definitely plan to utilize that
Yep, and for those of you who are disappointed we didn't stop in Manila, just hold on. We are going to be there.
We are. We're gonna hit the streets of Manila like a whirlwind.
As always.
As always, that's right. We'll be stepping out. Alright, doesn't it look gorgeous here, guys? Boracay really is something else.
And the weather has turned it on. We are so lucky and we know it.
Yeah. We've had blue sky days, 3 days in a row. There is a little bit of bad weather perhaps settling in tonight, but they said that last night and it didn't come, so fingers crossed it'll continue like this. Alright, Steph, I think we need some lunch/dinner.
Yeah, and we saw a barbecue place that was absolutely packed last night. We
Yeah.
couldn't even get near it. There were so many people waiting in line. So we decided to go early today
Yep.
and try it out.
Yeah, so we'll go before sunset. That way we have time to catch the sunset and we miss the crowds waiting to go to this place. It's probably the most highly rated eatery on the island.
Certainly by the number of people waiting, I would think it is.
Yeah, there was probably 50 people in a queue last night waiting for a table. So we're gonna jump the queue by going early.
All right, so we'll show you a bit of that as well. And we hope that you've enjoyed getting to know us a little bit.
Yeah, and if you have any other questions, drop them in the comments below. We do our best to answer every comment. So
But you guys are putting that to the test, it's true.
it is true. Anyway, we appreciate your interaction. Thank you so much. All right, we'll just give you a little look. Isn't that just beautiful? How many of you have been to Boracay? Is it the #1 place for Filipinos to come? Any Filipino friends I've ever had have always told me, you must go to Boracay, you must go to Boracay. Everyone's so proud of it, and it's no wonder. It's truly beautiful. All right, guys, we're gonna switch it off for now.
Yep.
And we'll pick you up at the restaurant.
See you guys.
All right, guys, so here's the spot here. I love backyard barbecue, and as you can see, it's already full. There's a lot of people here already, but we'll see if we can get a seat. I think Steph's gone in to get a seat. Let's see how she went. Oh yeah. Yeah, we've got a table. How'd you go?
This is a meaty one.
Yes, it's barbecue.
Lots of meat. Plates of meat.
Plates of meat.
Yeah.
Oh, we've ordered. I've got some baby back ribs coming. We've got some pulled pork crisps. And Steph, what did you get?
I got the ultimate belly. So it is supposed to be pork belly that's been cooked overnight, so it's really, really tender with 3 sauces.
Wow. Wow, it's a meat fest.
It's a meat fest.
Filipinos do their meats well, right?
That's what I've heard, so that's why I want to try it.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
That is super tasty. Wow, tender. The barbecue sauce is delicious. Look how that meat just falls apart. Look how that meat just falls apart. That's really good. And I have some rice here, some vegetables, and a fried egg.
Have the ultimate belly. I love pork belly. There's 3 sauces. I'm not sure which one to choose. I'll go for this one. It's like a mustard sauce. That fat just melts in your mouth and it's so
Rendered
soft.
perfectly.
Oh, best.
And how's the crackle?
Crunchy, but you know it's not too crunchy. Sometimes I feel like, oh, it's hard to eat it. No, really crunchy but really nice. Perfect. All right, guys. That's it. The perfect bite. I'll try this one.
Okay, and what do we have here?
Pork crisp. And it looks like it's got the same sauce.
Okay, give it a whirl.
So crispy. That is so delicious. That would go great with a beer.
Got it.
But we're being good. We have lemonade. Honey lemonade.
And I'm getting through my back ribs slowly. Doing my best.
Awesome. Nice place for barbecue.
Okay, Steph, so how was that?
That was good. That was very meaty. I feel like I need to get some vegetables in my diet soon. Very meat-based, but delicious. I really recommend the pork belly.
Yeah, the baby back ribs were good too. There wasn't that much meat on them though, to be honest. The rice, the egg and veggies, of course, all added to the meal. It was pretty expensive though, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, well, it's expensive compared to some other meals we've had. It was $27, but you know, I guess because it's very meat-based, that pushes the price up.
Yeah, absolutely stunning, guys. Boracay, White Beach. Stunning. Sunset's about an hour away.
Well, we've done our little walkabout and we've walked clear down the beach here now, and we're just going to wait for sunset. The wind has picked up a bit, but the clouds are coming in as well, but I think we'll still get a bit of color. So we're just going to sign off now. Enjoy the end of another perfect day here on Boracay.
It has. It's been an awesome day. We had blue skies pretty much all day. We woke up this morning to the bluest morning yet, and it was sunny pretty much all day. It's only just now as sunset's approaching that some heavy clouds have come in. Let me spin this around and show you all. And you can see there over the beach some quite heavy clouds have come in. So as Steph said, we may get a little bit of color, but I don't think it's going to be much. I'll set up the GoPro for a time lapse and we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching, everyone. We're
Girls on the loose.
We are.
Catch you
Bye-bye
next
for now.
time.
Bye-bye.